The rule of thumb is we look at Shabbat and we see what is prohibited on Shabbat. And we ask ourselves, can we do that melacha on Chol Hamoed? On Shabbat and Yom Tov, it is forbidden to write, for example. Writing is defined in the Gemara as meaning writing two letters, putting them next to each other in a way that is comprehensible, probably Hebrew letters. Certainly Hebrew letters are forbidden midoraita. Therefore, we have reason to think that if the writing on Chol Hamoed is not absolutely necessary, it should be avoided. And therefore, the halacha has kind of resolved this issue by saying, if somebody writes you a letter that you feel you have to answer, if there's some Torah that you've learned and you'd like to record, then surely you can do so. You can write on Chol Hamoed, but you should be circumspect. If there are things that you might write or might not write, if there are kinds of cheshbonot or countings that you might make or not make, then you should make sure not to do that kind of writing. So here we have an in-between case. There are things that are permitted on Chol Hamoed, and there are things that are variable. They might be permitted, and they might be forbidden. Another example of that is kvisa, cleaning your clothes, washing your clothes. So everybody knows that we are directed to clean our clothes, to wash them, to the cleaners before the Chag, before Pesach, for example, and not to wait for Chol Hamoed. And therefore, the simple halacha is, do not wash your clothes on Chol Hamoed. And not even if you argue to yourself that you need these clothes washed for Yom Tov, right? And the halacha is very strong about this. It wanted very much for people to be prepared at the Yom Tov Rishon, at the first day of Yom Tov, and not to wait until Chol Hamoed in a kind of lazy way. And that's why Chazal forbade us from doing kvisa, from washing our clothes during Chol Hamoed itself. But there are exceptions. The exceptions are generally those things for which, even if we wash the clothes before Yom Tov, there might be a secondary need to wash them again during a secondary need to wash the clothes again on Chol Hamoed. For example, small children who have a knack of making things dirty very quickly and very easily, right? So it's sort of, even though we know that we wash the clothes before Yom Tov, we can understand that there might be a secondary need to wash the clothes again on Chol Hamoed. So that the Chachamim, on the one hand, were kind of strict about it. They said, watch out about writing on Chol Hamoed. Watch out about washing clothes on Chol Hamoed. When it comes to writing, basically try to avoid it unless there is a real and ever-present need. When it comes to kvisa, to washing the clothes, the Chachamim said the same thing. Don't wash your clothes during Chol Hamoed. Wash your clothes before Yom Tov. Of course, sometimes there is no other possibility. And there are times when the children make it necessary for you to wash their clothes again on Chol Hamoed, and there the Chachamim were more lenient. In general, we understand that Chol Hamoed is a kind of a real time. And that real time demands of us thought and concern. And the answer to the question of whether I can do something at this time or not has very much to do with the way I understand the challenge of sanctity of the time of Chol Hamoed. It's important that we all give it our best shot. Let's think about it. Let's think if we really have to do what we're doing, or we can avoid it and put in some effort and energy into Kedushas Hayom, into the sanctity of the day.